The Nazca lines, sprawling across the arid plains of southern Peru, stand as one of the world's most enduring and enigmatic archaeological puzzles. These colossal geoglyphs, depictions of animals, plants, and geometric shapes, are so vast that their true scale and form are best appreciated from the air, a perspective largely unavailable to the people who created them. The Nazca culture, flourishing between roughly 100 BC and 900 AD, were skilled artisans and engineers, but their motivations for constructing these monumental designs remain a source of intense debate among archaeologists, anthropologists, and historians. The name Nazca lines is derived from the Nazca people, who inhabited the region and whose pottery and textile traditions offer glimpses into their complex worldview and artistic sensibilities. The lines weren't drawn in the conventional sense. Instead, they were created by removing the dark, oxidized surface pebbles to expose the lighter-colored earth underneath, a painstaking process requiring considerable planning and coordination. This technique allowed the geoglyphs to remain remarkably well preserved over centuries, despite the harsh desert environment and the relentless sun. The earliest documented observations of the lines are somewhat hazy, with early Spanish chroniclers mentioning pincus winding lines, but largely dismissing them as mere curiosities. However, it wasn't until the 1920s and 1930s that the true scale and complexity of the Nazca lines began to be recognized, largely thanks to the work of Peruvian archaeologist Toribio Mejia Santo and the pioneering flights of American aviator Paul Kosok. Kosok, in particular, became convinced that the lines were astronomical calendars, meticulously aligned with the sun, moon, and stars, allowing the Nazca people to track seasonal changes and plan agricultural activities. His theory, while intriguing, faced criticism for its reliance on selective interpretation and a lack of definitive evidence. Maria Reiche, a German mathematician and archaeologist who dedicated over 40 years of her life to studying the Nazca lines, initially supported Kosok's astronomical interpretation, but later shifted her focus to studying their geometrical precision and possible ritual significance. Reiche tirelessly mapped, surveyed, and protected the lines, battling against erosion, vandalism, and even attempts to bulldoze them for agricultural use. She believed the lines were part of a giant processional pathway, used for religious rituals and ceremonies, with the geoglyphs representing deities, sacred animals, or mythical creatures. The sheer scale of the lines suggests that their construction required considerable organization and communal effort, implying a hierarchical society capable of mobilizing large numbers of people. The precise methods used by the Nazca to create such precise lines over such vast distances remain a subject of ongoing investigation, although several theories have emerged. One popular theory suggests the use of ropes and stakes, creating right angles and straight lines, with surveyors meticulously aligning the lines using visual cues and triangulation. Another theory proposes the use of water channels and shadow lines, using the shadows cast by small posts to mark the edges of the geoglyphs. The animal figures, hummingbirds, monkeys, spiders, condors, and sharks, are particularly striking, often rendered with a remarkable level of detail and accuracy. The stylized depictions of animals likely held symbolic meaning within the Nazca cosmology, possibly representing clan totems, ancestral spirits, or aspects of the natural world. The geometric shapes, triangles, trapezoids, spirals, and rectangles, are more enigmatic, their meaning less clear, although they may have represented abstract concepts or cosmological principles. The spider geoglyph, with its intricate web-like pattern, is particularly fascinating, potentially representing the connection between the earthly and supernatural realms. The monkey geoglyph, with its elongated arms and distinctive tail, is another iconic figure, often interpreted as a symbol of fertility or agility. Recent research, Employing advanced technologies like drones and ground-penetrating radar has revealed even more lines and figures previously hidden beneath the desert surface. These new discoveries suggest that the Nazca lines extend far beyond the officially recognized area, forming a much larger and more complex network of geoglyphs. The Lost Lines Project, utilizing LIDAR technology, has unearthed hundreds of previously undocumented lines and figures, offering a new perspective on the scope and complexity of the Nazca lines. This research is challenging traditional interpretations of the Nazca lines, suggesting that they may have served multiple purposes, including ceremonial processions, astronomical observations, and territorial marking. The discovery of subterranean chambers and aqueducts associated with some of the lines further suggests a connection between the geoglyphs and water management, a vital aspect of life in the arid Nazca region. The Nazca lines remain a profound testament to the ingenuity, artistic skill, and complex worldview of the Nazca people, a puzzle that continues to fascinate and challenge researchers and visitors alike. The ongoing research and new discoveries promise to further unravel the mysteries of the Nazca lines, providing a deeper understanding of this extraordinary archaeological heritage. Preserving these fragile geoglyphs for future generations is a critical challenge, requiring ongoing efforts to mitigate erosion, vandalism, and the impacts of climate change. The Nazca lines stand as a powerful reminder of the human capacity for creativity, innovation, and the enduring quest to understand our place in the cosmos.